Hello guys, welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase, and today we're going to be looking at the Ancient Addition mod. And I was requested to to review it by someone, and let's get started. So this mod will include a bunch of different little mobs around your world that you can capture and or befriend, like these two guys and the little bird that's flying around. And we're going to start from over here. Actually, we're just going to start right here from the first mob. This little guy, it's I promise I prepare. This little guy is the white fruit bat. He looks like this. There's no way for you to breed him. And the way that you want to do is, in this mod, you can actually capture the little guys all around your world. And the way you do it is by using a block gun with a dart and a crate. The way you create a crate is like this, the dart like this, and the block gun like this. So once you have all this, then you can use the block gun to shoot at them. And you'll start seeing the little C's right there. And that means that they're sleeping or stunned. And then you can use a crate and right click them. And then you get a crate on the floor. And then you can just break it. And then you can get your crate and you can transfer the whatever mod you use to anywhere you want it to. And the way that it works is that if the mob has 2.5 hearts, then you only need 1 dart. But if it has 5 hearts, you need 2. If it has 10, you need 3. If it has 25, it needs 4. And if it has more than 25 hearts, it needs 5. And this mod actually works with basically all other mods. And so even if you are fighting Mobzilla or any of the other mobs from Orespawn, you can actually hit them and you'll see the little C's, and you can use the crate to capture them. And if you can get close enough, because I know some of them have a really long range and they'll throw you around. Moving on, then we have the Longhorn Crawfish, and he looks like this. And once it dies, it drops a Longhorn Crawfish food, so you can eat this. This is actually food that you can consume. And let me put all this in here. And next we have the Stand Beetle, and he looks like this. You cannot breed him, you cannot breed the fishes either, and you cannot befriend them either. Next we have the 9-band armadillo, and the way you breed him is with worms that are found in this mod. And what you want to do is you right click 2 armadillos, they'll do a little nose touching, and then they'll have a little babies. And in this case they had 4. Next we have the pink fairy armadillo, and it also consumes worms. And so what you want to have is the same thing, 2 of them, they'll attach noses, and then you have a little baby pink armadillo. Next we have the chameleon, and the way you breed him is with spider eggs. So you get 2 chameleons, you right click them like normal, and then you have a little baby chameleon. Next we have the mole, and with this one you use worms. And so by right clicking 2 of them, they're coming different variations. As you guys can see, you can get a little mole baby. Next we have the corgi, and there are 2 types of corgi. You cannot crossbreed them, but you can tame with pumpkin pie and then you can feed them any kind of raw egg, raw beef to breed them. So if you have 2 corgis, then you can right click them with some pumpkin pie, and then you can make them sit, and you can see a little color. And then you can use raw beef to right click them, and then they'll have a little puppy. And the same thing with the other corgi. So I won't show that one because it's basically the same. You can both tame them, like these 2 guys that are over here, and you can make them sit. Next, we have the naked mole rat. And the way you breed the naked mole rat is by feeding them potatoes, raw potatoes, and then they'll do a little nose touching, and then you have a little baby mole rat. Next, we have the mustache tamarin. And the way you breed him is with apples. So you use apples on 2 of them, and then you have a little baby. Next, we have this fish called the Napoleon race, and this is how he looks. He doesn't drop anything, you cannot breed him or anything like that. Next, we have the little bird, and the way you tame him is with any kind of flower. So it doesn't matter what kind of flower you use, you can tame them, you can make them sit. I'm going to make all of them sit because they're being annoying. And I couldn't find a way for you to breed them. I know you can, because if I come over here and I right click my bird with a spawn egg, a little baby bird will appear. So I know you can, but I couldn't find a way to do it. I used everything. I tried to Google what kind of food they consume, because that's something that I was able to find for most of them. And it sent honey and flowers, so that's how I found out how to do the flower thing. But I tried feeding them honey in all forms, and I couldn't get them to eat them. So if someone has an idea how to do it, please let me know. Please leave it in the comments down below. I appreciate it very much, because I couldn't find it whatsoever. And then we had the Pinocchio Anole, and you use worms to breed them, and I think this guy is going to... now I have 3. And then you right click them, and then you have a little baby right there. Next, we have the I. Is that how you pronounce it? Anyway, and they also eat the worms, and then you just right click both of them, and then after a little bit you'll have a little baby. Then we also have the ringtail lemur, and then you're going to use flowers to breed them. So you right click both of them, they'll do a little bit of nose touching, and then you have a little limo. Oh, put the flower down. I don't need the flower. And next we have this little guy called Simon. A shaman given. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, you feed them apples to breed. So apple here, nose touching, and then we have a little shaman baby. Next we have the marten, which eats eggs. So 2 of them, right click eggs, and then come on, there we go, little baby. Next we have the giant land snail, which eats leaves, any kind of leaves. And then we come over here, we feed them some leaves, they get together, and then you have a little baby. Next we have some fishes. The rabbit snail, and it looks like this. That's the rabbit That's a rabbit snail. You cannot breed them or tame them. Next we have the spider tail adder, and they hate chickens and they eat chickens to breed. So if I put one here and I put a chicken down, they'll attack it. They won't attack you. They're not aggressive towards you, but they'll attack the chickens. So give them some raw meat, chicken breast, and then you have a little baby. Next we have the chocolate chip starfish, and they will drop starfish arms if they die or you kill them, because they cannot appear and land. But if you have the arm, you can right click them on the floor and then you can get a starfish, so they can regenerate in a way like that. Next we have the rubber ducky isopod, and you get an isopod mold if you kill them, and you can make a duck mask with it, which makes you less intimidated towards skittish animals. So like cats and other animals that run away when you approach them, it'll make it less likely for them to run away and for you to capture them. And if you put it on my face, I'll look like this. I look like a rubber ducky. It looks terrible on me. Anyway, next we have the jetty crab, and they drop jetty crab's fur. You can use for the jetty feathers, which makes it you can slowly restore hunger when in water or when it's raining. And if I put it on, it look like I'm wearing some gloves or some elbow pads. Anyway, and they're dropped from these guys. You cannot breed them either. And then we have the Harlequin's shrimps, and they look like this. You cannot befriend them or capture. Breed them. Next we have the leaf frog, and the way you do it is they're going to do the leaf frog spawns, which are the eggs that they do, and they then transport to tadpoles. But in order for them to do that, they need some water. Oh, I forgot I had a hole there. They need some water. So if you feed two leaf frogs some spider eyes, they'll get together, and then one of them will go to some water and drop the eggs there, and then they'll become tadpoles, and then they'll become the little leaf frogs. Next we have these guys called the shame-faced crab, and they look like this. You cannot breed them either. Next we have a opal, which looks like this. You cannot, if you kill them, you don't get anything. It's not like you drop any food or anything like that. The next we have the red river hog, and they eat apples to breed. And if you right click two of them, then you'll get a little baby right there. Now then, the next one, I also couldn't find a way to breed them. It's called the bald head tree snake, and they look like this. They would not attack you either, but I know you can breed them because if I right click them, you can get a little baby. But how do you get that little baby naturally? I have no idea. So again, if someone knows, please let me know. I wanna know, and I think it'll be very helpful. Next we have this guy called the Mata Mata, and they look like tortoises, and they drop the warns that you need so much for other animals, so you might need to kill a couple of them. So they look like this, and you'll feed them fish to breed, but they won't. Oh, they're eating it actually. I knew it. So they need some water. I made a mess. So they'll attack fish, but if you feed them inside the water, then they'll make a little baby after they finish eating. Come on, do it. Don't make me a liar. There we go. There's a little baby. You just need to right click them a couple times. And I'm not sure if you need it. Let me clean this up. When I was testing it, it needed to be on water, but now I'm assuming you just need to spam the feeding animation. So I'm not sure if it's going to allow me to, because they just did it. I think it might be underwater only, but anyway. I might be wrong about that one for them. And next we have the blue spot stingray. And you cannot read them either. And they look like this. Next, we have that little guy over there, the pancake slug, and they eat leaves, any kind of leaves, to breed them. And they come in different variations also. So most of the mods here also have different variations of how they look. And there you go, you have a little baby. And next, finally, we have that big guy over there called the sloth bear, and eats worms, and it will actually hit you if you hit it before. So first let's do this. So with two of them, you can right click them, and then they'll make a little baby. And now if I go to game mode survival, they won't hit me, they won't be aggro on me, but if I come here and I hit it, then you'll see it turn red and it gets that little evil look on its face, and it'll start biting me. And now, creative. They don't hit too badly, but still, don't hit them. And that's all the mobs that appear and are included in this mod. And that's how you also breed them. There's also a couple of other things that I wanted to show you guys, which are other ways to capture them, which some of them allow you to use buckets. Like most of the water creatures allow you to put them in buckets. There's also the mole that allows you to put buckets. You can use a pot to capture some of them, and you can use a bottle to capture the beetle, and a bow to capture the leaf frog. And this is how you you just right click them. That's all you need to do basically to get them in there. And I believe that's all of it. We're going all over that, and that's it. That's everything that this mod. It's not a huge mob, but it gives you more life. I forgot about the face. It gives you more lives, and that actually very useful capturing device, which is the dart gun, which I think I left somewhere else. So the dart gun allows you to capture any mob basically, as long as you can get close enough to right click them with the crate. And that's it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please let me know. And if you have any other mobs that I should check out, let me know down in the description, and I'll be sure to take a look at them. And I hope I can put more videos up, not like last time that it took me more than a month to start doing videos. I started to record a bunch of them so I can just upload them, and it gives me more time to record the other ones if things come up. And anyway, I see you next time. Bye.